Right, Mammy. Remember, this time, stick to the script. And hopefully we'll have another one bagged by the end of the day.
Aye, all right. Okay. Here we go, Mrs. Brown. This is Mrs. Brown.
Hello.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. This is Silver Life Insurance Company, and I'm calling you today with once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Really need any monthly insurance payments?
Well, we at Silver Life understand that most people find it hard in the downturn. Normally we can't afford to offer such a wonderful earnings on our insurance, but one of our investments has just performed so well. We are targeting mainly the over 60s who may have a small nest egg to invest.
Oh, a small nest egg? Well, that would be different. I just got a small payment there from my pension.
Well, there you are. That is just the reason why you have been selected for this offer.
Well, how did you know?
Well, you have been specially chosen for this. We are linked to the pension office and they give us the information. The government wants us all to be able to pay our own way in the future. And investing a small lump sum could help families to do this. Can I ask you a personal question? I need to know your exact age. I know I shouldn't be asking, but we need to know to be exactly sure that you qualify.
Well, I'm 69, but I will be 70 next month.
Well, you sound a lot younger on the phone, if I may say so. Now, this offer is available for 7 days only. If you invest a lump sum with Silver Life, we will guarantee you that this will triple in the event of your death. Imagine that, Mrs. Brown. Peace of mind for your family. Do you have grandchildren, Mrs. Brown?
I do. I have 3 wonderful grandchildren.
Look, isn't that lovely to hear? They're such a blessing, grandchildren. All the joys and no responsibilities, Mrs. Brown.
Yes, I love them to bits, but it's great to hand them back at the end of the day.
Indeed, Mrs. Brown. Well, imagine the legacy of this money for your children and grandchildren.
Well, I suppose it would take pressure off my son and daughter.
Absolutely. Can you tell me how much you can invest?
I thought you says you were linked to the pension department. Did they not tell you?
Oh, no, Mrs. Brown. We were just informed that you have received a lump sum. But of course we are not told how much. That would be confidential.
Oh, I see. Well, I worked from I was 14, So I did build up a nice wee pot of money. And then added into it all the time myself. But when my husband died, I added some of the money he left as well. So I would have about £10,000.
Well, this is your lucky day, Mrs. Brown. We can triple that for you. That's £30,000. Imagine the complete peace of mind for your family in terms of funeral expenses, bills, etc. And then the rest towards your grandchildren's education. And of course you can decide what to spend on your will.
Right, that would be good if I could do that. £30,000. That's a great return. But you know what? I'm not sure. What if I go before it pays out?
Oh, well, that is regardless to how long you have the policy with us. Most insurance companies insist that you are a minimum of a year or more before they will pay out. But we will pay out even if you were hit with the bus tomorrow morning. God forbid.
God forbid. That's right. But, I'll make think about it.
And as a measure of goodwill, I can release on your 70th birthday £1,000 into your account, which will not be taken out of your final returns. Just because you are investing a good lump sum. Imagine the party you could have with that.
Really? Oh my God, a party? A hall and caterers? Oh, that would be lovely.
Well, you deserve it, Mrs. Brown.
Well, do you know what? I think I'll go ahead with that.
Well, all you need to do is let me have your bank details and I'll get the rest sorted out.
I have my details here. Right, my account number
It's
is...
great, but for years too.
No, it
doesn't
looks
it?
well,
It
definitely.
looks really
It looks
well.
great, right? No. Should not like it, you know, but.
Mags, have you any plans for the big 70?
do. I have the hall rented, caterers, and you know that band that we like, the Malone Brothers.
That's brilliant. Well expensive though. Did you decide to release some of your pension then? Oh, the hell with poverty and all that.
Sure, I'm getting £1,000 payout from the Silver Life insurance company.
I didn't know you had an insurance policy.
Silver Life? I've never heard of them. Where are they based?
We just did it over the phone, no forms or nothing to fill in. You know how I hate forms anyway.
So what did you do then? Send them a cheque?
No, I just give them me details over the phone.
You mean your bank details?
Well, how else was I going to get the £1,000 when I turned 70?
Oh, God. You should never have given your bank details over the phone.
But I'm getting triple return on my full investment. I get to leave it in my will to my grandchildren for their education, and then I get to have the party of my life.
Well, maybe it's all legal. Where's your paperwork? These things usually have a policy of change of mind. I think it's 28 days usually.
Paperwork? What paperwork?
For the terms of your policy and the likes of it.
Maybe they'll send it to me when I turn 70.
Oh, God. I think you've been scammed, pet. And I think we would need to phone first your bank and then phone the police.
Oh my God.
Don't you understand? I've won £50,000. I can't believe it. Neither can I. When did you enter the competition? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, this girl phoned me, dear. She was lovely and she was wild civil. And she told me I had won, and me and her had this lovely, long conversation.
How did she get your name and number?
Sure, I didn't ask her. She just says that I was so special. And all I had to do was send her £100 cheque.
Why had you to send her £100 cheque when you already had won £50,000?
To release the money and then give her my bank details so she could put all the money into my account.
How long ago was this, Stella?
I would say it was about 2 weeks ago.
Have you checked your bank account?
No. Sure, I always have a wee pound in my purse. I wouldn't go up to the bank only at the end of the month to take out a wee pound.
My God, Stella, have you no sense? You have let yourself be robbed.
I can't believe how gullible you've been, Stella. Honest to God.
You will have lost everything out of that account. Oh my God, Stella, what did you do?
You know what's wrong with yous? Yous are jealous that I won the money. You know what? You can just get out of my house now. Come on, get out. Get out. Oh, go on, out. Out me. Go.
The bank this month?
No, never get a penny.
Our friend Kelly won the all night at Mango, you know.
Wow, good for her.
Has anybody seen Stella since she thought she won the money?
Oh, she hasn't even been to Bango.
And I haven't even seen her at church either.
I hope she's all right. I'm worried about her. That must be nearly a month ago.
Well, girls, you know, we're supposed to be her friend.
Aye, to hell with it. Let's go round and see how she is. God, Stella, what has been going on here?
Dear Kiers, I don't know.
What's with all this post, Stella?
Oh, it just keeps coming, Karen. I think I must have won about 50 competitions now.
What do you mean?
They just keep coming in, saying I won, and it must be about 1 million.
And just how much have you paid out to them?
I don't know, everything's gone. It's all charities, pensions gone.
My God, Stella, that's all you had? Just a few thousand?
Don't be telling the wains, for they don't know anything. They're away for a caravan for a month, they know nothing, and have nothing left. Do you think we'll get it back? Oh, dear God. I don't know, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Well, there's only thing that we can do, Stella, is phone the police and get some advice.
Aye, Stella, they'll know what to do. But you may brace yourself, Stella, because it'll be all gone now forever, love.
I can't believe how gullible you've been, Stella. A smart woman like you.
Oh, don't be getting on to me now. You sure it's all gone now and I can't do nothing about it.
Hello, is that the police? I wonder if I could speak to somebody from the fraud squad, please. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Philomena Logue from the National Credit Card Company.
The police has informed us that they have apprehended 2 men and are concerned that you may be a part of their ongoing
Scam and targeting older people from the Top of the Hill area. You're from the Top of the Hill area, aren't you, Mrs. McIntyre?
Yes, I am. Oh my goodness.
How did they get my name and number?
Mrs. McIntyre.
These men are very dangerous. They appear to have credit card details belonging to a number of people, of one which is you.
Do you have your card details there with you?
I think they should be in my
Purse?
Mrs. Mrs. McIntyre, the police and their investigation are trying to
Find a match to these cards. That's why I would need you to read me out your details on the phone.
Now, I'm sure you're aware that National Credit Card Company would advise everyone never to give details over
The phone. But at this moment, we need to give as much help as possible to convict these men.
Your details will be kept strictly confidential.
That's okay, I'll go and get it now.
Now, Mrs. McIntyre, just before you go and get them, just in case I am cut off from the phone because these lines are very temperamental today, you can be able to ring me back by calling me on this number, 028
71 123 456.
Is that okay?
That's fine, just hold on then, I'll get it now. Hello, Mrs. Logue. Oh dear, I seem to be cut off. What was that number?
Aye, that's right. You think you've been cut off.
Fall for it every time. Hello, this is Mary Mulhern from the National Credit Card Line. How may I help you today?
Hello, I was talking to Mrs. Logue, but I seem to be cut off.
Could you put me through, please?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
We're experiencing difficulties here today. Think it must be the weather. I'll just put you through now.
Hello, Mrs. Logue.
Yes, I'm here. Please call me Philomena. Sorry about being cut off, Miss McIntyre. Were you able to get your details?
Yes, I have. Don't worry. Have you got a pen?
pen. Now, can you read me out slowly the long number on the front of your card?
1001 2002 3003 4321.
Brilliant. And now the expiring date on your card.
0917.
And now the 3 digital numbers on the back of your card.
789.
Thank you so much, Mrs. McIntyre. You've been a great help, and I only hope that you can be eliminated now from this case and that the evidence can help the police convict these men. Obviously, your details over the phone will not be enough. I will also need your card to be collected.
Will I bring it down?
No, Mrs. McIntyre. I wouldn't expect you to do that. Please let me send a courier over to your house to collect it. I could have it there in 15 minutes.
Right. Well, that's okay. I'm not going out, so I'll be in.
Could you just confirm your address there for me?
33 Blackhall.
Yes, that's what I have here. You've been very, very supportive in this matter, helping us. And as soon as we have checked over all these credit cards, it will be returned to you by our courier.
That's okay. I hope I was able to help you.
Well, you certainly have, Mrs. McIntyre. Goodbye.
Bye. You're from the National Credit Card Company?
Aye.
Here you are.
Thanks very much.
Right, you are.
This will be returned to you by the end of the day.
That's fine, right?
Right.
Thank you. Right, bye.
Bye. Bye. Got the card. She didn't suspect anything. I'll bring it round to you now, so have my fee ready. In cash. Always a pleasure doing business with you.
Mummy, I'm heading into town soon. Why don't I do your shopping for you? Sure, it's such a wet day outside and you get to stay here in the heat.